So making sure that first of all, you're going to start off by putting your name on your project. This is where you would write your partner's name if you're going to have a partner. From here, you would go ahead and go to share, click on share, and you're going to type your partner's name so you are working on the same project. Okay, on the next slide, so this part should also be done, is your room description, describing what kind of room you're doing and kind of why you picked it. So this is where you can kind of get creative. You don't need to write what the dimensions of the walls are and all those things because that's part of the project, right? On your next picture, my math, I use different numbers because I don't want you copying my math, but this is the flooring that I picked. I included a color. I also included the information here so I can see the cost per square foot and the cost per case, as well as how much is in each case. So I found the square footage of my flooring and the dimensions of my flooring was 11 by 11. Yours is different. I found 121 square feet. So I went ahead and I multiplied the cost per square foot by how much I needed to get my total pricing. I could have done 121 square feet divided by 20 because a case is 20 square feet, and that would get me 6.05. So that means I cannot buy six. I would have to buy 7 cases. And when I buy 7 cases, that's $735. That's $100 more. So I'm going to stick with the square footage because it is cheaper and I'm on a budget. So I don't want to be wasting money. Okay, so that would be this next slide. Again, my information here is different than yours because I don't want you copying my math. So on this one, because the flooring was a square, the walls were all the same size, but yours is not that way. So I need you to be careful with that. Here I included my paint color as well as the cost for 1 gallon. And I figured out that I needed 1 gallon of paint. And I actually decided to do 2 coats. Sorry, 2 coats. So that made this my square footage. Divided that by 400 because I told you 400 square feet is for 1 gallon. And that told me I needed 3 cans of paint. A lot of the paint nowadays has a primer already included, so you don't have to do 2 coats. Depending on the type of paint you're using, 1 coat might be sufficient, but you're going to have to determine that. If you're doing like a chalkboard type thing, you're going to want to do chalkboard paint, you're going to want to do 2 coats. I only did one color, so I only had to find the cost for one. If you're doing different colors, you're going to have to decide how much each of those things are. This here was a coupon that I found for $5 off of 50. And so a coupon is something that I would have to bring in to discount my cost. So with my coupon, if my cost was $89.94, I would subtract $5 to get what my cost is. This is using a coupon. So remember, something on sale is not using a coupon. A lot of times you'll see coupons for like Bed Bath & Beyond that are 20% off regular price, or $5 off of 30 that you spend. So those are coupons. So I want you to keep in mind, most of you will be using coupons probably for furniture or decorations. For those of you that are done with paint and flooring and wanting to move on, this is my decorations that I had picked. I went with kind of a blue theme here, as you can see. See how all these items here are on sale? That is not a coupon. So this right here, this sunshine code, that is actually a coupon. It says to take an extra 10% off using that code. So that is a coupon. So if you look here, a pillow is $14.99. I multiplied that by 10% So 10% as a decimal, and that's $1.50 off. So $14.99 minus $1.50 means that my pillows are $13.49. So I found the cost of each item. I added them all up for a grand total here. So this is what you're going to be doing with these things. Be careful when we start to get to furniture. You're going to want to think of the lighting. So I chose to purchase this ceiling fan. If you are doing a bedroom, be very careful because bed frames do not come with mattresses or sheets or pillows. So if you're going to do a bedroom, you have to think of, I need to get a mattress. I also need to get sheets, and I also a comforter possibly, as well as pillows. All those things are sold separately. So I want you to really make sure that depending on what type of room you're making, that you're thinking about all those things. Also, if you're going to do, I did electronics, so I added a TV. I didn't need to get a stand because I am using this furniture piece here to put that on top of. A lot of you, I notice, are creating gaming rooms, so that means you're going to want to get maybe a TV mount or something that you're going to put the TV on top of. TVs don't just float, so you kind of have to figure out what you're going to do and purchase those items. Don't worry about cost of internet. That is something that you would need most likely, but we're just decorating the room. We're not worrying about electricity or all those kinds of things. I did, as you noticed here, purchase light bulbs because my ceiling fan is going to need light bulbs. So I wanted to include those items. So hopefully this will help you out throughout your project. I'll add some more videos along, and those of you that have started and put your name on the front slide, I started looking at your projects and leaving comments, so make sure you put your name on the first slide, and that's kind of my indicator that you've started your project so I can give you feedback. All right, hope you're enjoying this. It's a lot of fun, so hopefully you're having fun with it. Have a good one.